good. Yeah. Let me switch hats for a moment. There's our phone magic. That is a good sign that things are thinging. Oh, there it goes again. The YouTube is being silly. Stop being silly. Oh, I have to do that. I gotta remember to just every single time just be like, fuck it. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Let me send these. Boop. Yeah. Yay. Alrighty. Alrighty. My head is super ultra mega turbo exploding and I want to go back to laying down in the dark, so we're unfortunately just gonna get to our next 5 songs and haul ass. Alright, we're gonna speed run to oh wait, we don't need to get our next 5 songs. We're starting with Master Duel. See, I'm tired. Yeah, let's duel some masters and then become a master duelist afterwards. Bah. I have to move the bee back up above. Snap, you son of a bitch. There you go. Don't you fucking run! Hi, Scorp! I'm only half dead this stream. It's great. Oh boy, maintenance! Don't you like cleaning? Alrighty. Let's check out our Duel Live and get to our dailies. We've got an Elite Four to punch. I haven't played Decap Attack in a while. I should do that during Halloween. Alrighty. What are we? We are Blue Eyes. We got Maxi, Magma Hut, Piri Ray, Wishes, and Purge. Checking the extra deck. It's looking standard. It is a very shiny Saphir. But yeah, yep, this is Blue Eyes, alright. Alright, we're gonna start with Wishes and hope nothing bad happens. Alright, we got Roar, we got Sage. Yay. Good things. Not good things. Uh-oh. So, we're gonna Roar immediately. Out comes the Eye Blue. Oh, awesome. Spirit, yep, Spirit Purge pass. You know what? Understandable. Don't push it. Sengenjin. Alright, we're gonna Maxi. Hopefully that procs, because that'll probably get them to stop whatever they're doing. I would stop whatever I'm doing if that happened. No, I wouldn't. That's a lie. I ain't breaking no roach. Alright, there's Sengenjin. Out comes Golem. We get Imperm. There we go. Here's the Wedju Temple. You called by. That would have been nice before. Alright, place those two. Out comes Doomed. Oh, he's not doomed anymore. Good job. Such a sinister Elite Four theme for like a really friendly, regular Elite Four. Alrighty. He has been purged. We're gonna be searching. And these, okay. And immediately we're gonna go into Feedsmith. Yay. Oh boy! Alrighty, we at least Valor the Lacrima. Sequence. We're gonna fuse. We don't have anything else to use, sadly. There's Lacrima. Send that back. Take these two. Make never mind. What is that? Sprite Sprint. Okay, that's different. I'm interested now. Well, I was until before he got ashed. Oh, I wanted to see where that was going. So hold on a moment. Pause the duel. Let me double check my camera here. No, it's fine. It's being silly. Okay. Who's Resilago? Into Deception. What is this deck? This is fucking... We got White Forest, Millennium, Fiendsmith. There's a lot going on here. Bro was cooking. I don't like what bro was cooking. There's too many flavors in this dish. Now what? Now we're taking these two. What are we doing now? SP. Alright, I guess we're getting rid of the spirit. You know, bro has the entire... He ran out of time, didn't he? Yeah, I figured. Yep. Yeah, that checks out. I don't know what else you were expecting with all that going on there. Alrighty, what do we got to do? Destroy, trapped, and win. Well, sadly, none of those can really be done with Melodious. But we'll try. Well, except for winning, but traps and destroys are not common. Let's go! Alrighty. Ooh, that's going to be fun. The Sonic Rush task has been uploaded to task videos. Alright, what did I open? Valor, LG, Refrain, First Movement, Small World. That's a good hand. That's a really good hand. Savant Kepler. Oh yeah, that's right. We saw that. Bro showed us that the last round. Oh yeah, you could use Nightmare Throne to grab that, couldn't you? That's silly. No savantness for you. You stay right there. Well, fuck. It'd be really funny if he bricked somehow. Nope, there's a contract. Alright, there's a Griffin. Let's see. I got refrain. Of course, we have first movement solo, so first movement solo is always the best first start. Unless I, like, draw off an auto. But even then, like, first movement... Debatably better? It's better at baiting stuff. There's Abyss Gilgamesh. Alright, there's a Griffin and Serb. My mango! Outcomes go! DDD Divine Zero King Rage. It's always fun to say. These monsters have fun names. Here's a Griffin. I'm gonna eat them. Eat both of them. They look delicious. Look at that. It looks tasty. I don't know what it would taste like, but it would probably taste good. You telling me you wouldn't eat a Griffin? I don't believe you. There's Caesar. There's Tell. Ow! Don't burn. Burn's bad. Burning people is not good. Don't do it. Out comes Gilgamesh. Dark Contact with patent license. There's a lot of contracts going on here. Why are they so litigious? What's going on here? There's Genghis. Khan! Okay, now we contract this with this one. There's a lot of contracts. They do a lot of signing. They like lease cars or something. Who knows what they do, truly. Oh, DDD Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. I don't know what it does. This is fun to say. Target a DDD, special summon it. Alright, what does this do? Target an attack position monster your opponent controls, destroy it, inflict damage equal to half its attack before damage calculated. Its attack can equal to the opponent's attack until, to its original attack to the end of the damage step. And then goes to pendulum zone if it gets destroyed. Alright. And Griffin comes back to grab a headhunt. He's gonna grab my guy. It's fun artwork. It's King Ayami Mikaya, it's cool. And one of the dimensional guys. I don't remember their names. Alright, and there's Maki next. Alrighty, so he's got what, 3 contracts to blow through? I might not actually have enough gas to stop this. Let's see. We do have talent. Alright, first movement. Ash Blossom. Well, that's never a good start. See, the problem is, right, like, I don't want any of his guys. But I also kind of want to take one of his guys. So we're just going to draw. I got Ostinato out of that. Well, that's nice. Yay. We will summon Vodka. We will use Refrain. And we will use Soprano. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, what does the banana do? And Valor? You're gonna do all that and Valor anyways? What a meanie. You know, he has one more Maki next thing here. If I do this, he might stop it. He didn't stop it. That kind of helps me, actually. We'll target that, and I think we'll target, like, either of these. This one, I think. And that should let me get to Couplet. Yeah! Did you remember your towel today? Sir, I don't know why you think I'm walking around wet all the time. I am not. In memory of Douglas Adams. Okay, this is going to be very funky, but I have an idea. It's not a good one. It was many smells. Ooh, yay, now slang. I wish this song would pop up more often. Now he's gonna blow up another one of his contracts. Yeah, that's not great. Could be worse. Oh, I have another idea. This is a terrible idea. Don't pay no attention to this idea. I'm just vibing. Baka first. Sir, I would appreciate having that. Ow. Bam. Now this is still funky because I still can't scale it. Yes, the phone magic, phone magic. I don't know what the phone magic was for. And I can't shut the dogs. They're not my dogs. They always bark around this time. Why? I don't know. I'm not them. Is this once per turn? Yes, it's a hard once per turn. Damn. I can't even use Soprano anymore. Damn. Yeah, I'm kind of hoit. I can at least do this. Give her back. She belongs to me. Let's see. What even was the phone magic? It was Amazon telling me about Memorial Day sale. Amazon, I have no money to be spending. I don't know why you think I'm going to be doing that. Those silly dogs. Again, I don't understand why they're quiet like all day until now. Or why they have all those dogs over there. My noise gate is trying to put in overtime. And I would close the window, except it's starting to get hot again, unfortunately, so that's not an option. Profound sadness. Yeah. I never know what's going on over there. It's always just stuff. DDD, Oblivion, King, Abyss, Ragnarok. See, they have fun names to say. That's funny, I like this song, but it's still probably my least favorite version of Snowman. I like the Mother 1 and the Mother 3 versions more. Oh no! You made Laundry Dragon make a funny noise. Don't do that. Parallel Twister. Send one other spell trap you control to the grave, target the card on the field, and destroy it. Never mind. Don't give me a monster. That's not funny, Gabe. Right. Oh, bad news. I didn't win. Good news. I was planning for that. We need to do destructions, and we need spell traps. Well, we're starting with spell traps. Sorry to whoever I'm going up against. Not spell traps, traps. Damn. We are number 2. Is that a 60 card deck? No, just a bit beefy, just 45. Okay. Face down. A stellar. That's never a great sign. Although my opening hand is pretty nice. Barrier Statue, Moon Mirror Shield, Macrocosmos, and Evenly is quite enjoyable. Oh, the face down is the tank. Toys are dangerous. I haven't played Street Fighter 4 in a while. That'd be neat. Now the real question is, how long is this going to take and what are they going to end on? Because White Forest is quite the deck. What are they doing, right? What is their real plan? And do they have Diabolies? Because if so, that will make me sad. Yeah, I was about to say OBS was using a bit more CPU than normal, but then I was like, wait, why am I using that much? And it stopped. Good job. Yeah. That was one thing I like about Sylvie. That bottom wolf is very funny to me, and I don't know why. The top one is also funny because it's just staring at the funny fluffy butt. But the bottom wolf is extra funny. Baron. Bear on the floor. But what now, you silly? Not gonna lie, that Baron complicates things, because now I can't really use evenly matched unless I draw another one. So let's see what happens. It's time to have the top deck of the century. I either need a bait card or a second evenly. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Come on. Fight me. Oh, come on. God, I hate Fiendsmith's flash ability so much. Now I need 3 evenlies. Alrighty, well, they can make a 12, they can make another 10, they're making another 10. No, they're linking in the sequence. Yeah. And then they bring them back. Oh yeah, I didn't see. That's how you know my head's exploding. I didn't say, "Oh no, he's hot" when he was special summoned the first time. Ow. But did you need to burn me, though? Was that needed? That's not very nice. Pot of Desires. Watch the one card in their hand be Ash Blossom. I'm ready. I'm waiting for it. I feel it in my bones. Alright. Oh, hey, we did get a second evenly. That's still a problem. They can use the Baron negate, and then they can use the yeah, they can use the Baron negate and the Sylvia negate to just say no. So I'm still have a bit of a problem. I have Clockwork Knight on the field. If they destroy this, that's a good thing. If they don't destroy this, I have a big problem. They did not destroy it. She self-tributed to negate it. Which is not what I wanted. And now causes problems. But I have an idea. Now that they're gonna have to destroy, because if not, I can just punch all their guys. They did not. I'm getting rid of that one. Imperm. Of course, it's in that column. Of all the columns it could have possibly been in, it was in that column. Some things just don't pan out the way you want them to, you know? Wait, so what are the other things then? I'm curious now. What are those other face downs? The world may never know. They saved it on me, so they can just turn this off. I mean, they don't need it. They can let this rock and just kill me right now. They have lethal on board. No, you're going to be mean. Do. You know, more than anything, I feel bad for the wolves. They did deserve that. Help them. Look at this. Why did you do that to them? Take them back. Put it back now. Sir, you could just hit me now. Unless, like, this goes on long enough that you somehow run out of time. That would be funny. It happened before. I've had that happen at least one other time. No, it's a self-titled theme. No, it's It's the self-titled theme. It's Undertale from Undertale. I have it at the top of the screen, you silly! That's why I have the music display. Wait, what? Why is he asking me? I literally have it at the top of the screen for that reason. It blended in. I'll give you a half point for that one. My music bee is on like a bunch of has different skins that it shuffles through. Did they just like leave? Did they lose coin flip and leave? Are they playing from Saturn? Come on. Of course. Yeah, it will always be like, hey, this person's doing it. Yeah, look, flip tails, so they got heads, so they get to pick. I want to play Flip Saturn 2. It has pretty rings. Okay, this hand is a hand. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Tekken Ultra. That's a name. Or if I want to go third. You're playing the wrong game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have a doubles format of any kind. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't have that many alternate formats, but also Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of funny in the way that, like, it's just not how... Like, the cards aren't really made for alternate formats, although some cards you can question why they're made at all. But yeah, like, the cards aren't really conducive to alternate formats most of the time. Most alternate formats in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are based on, like, time period of, like, card releases rather than, like, specific themes or, like, rules of some kind, which do happen every once in a while. Like, there was a NR festival that we had a while ago, and we had it came back for about a few days. So, like, you know, they can exist, but what would it look like? It would probably look like Dual Cross, and that's probably not a great thing. But yeah, I kind of noticed, though, that, like, yeah, a lot of people who want alternate formats, like, alternate formats are fine and all, but most of what I've seen, most of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Player base, myself included, doesn't really care for alternate formats. Like, we play Yu-Gi-Oh! To play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, as it is. Like, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! How it is. We don't want to play with, like, other rules or whatnot. They're usually funky. Again, because the cards aren't really made for that, right? Like, Magic has intentionally designed cards around certain things, and the mechanics of Magic allow that to be, like, a lot more intuitive. Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of doesn't need to do that. Or it needs to do that for something like that to be more common. You know, not saying it's impossible, but it's just like the effort it would take to do it would not be worth it in the grand scheme of things for most players, which is why it's not done often. Again, except for Time Wizard. Blue eyes, yay! But now what? Face down. Another face down. Alright, as much as I would like to use Pot of Extravagance immediately, they have Spirit on board, so I can't really do that. But I might have to anyways, just cause, which is not great. What did I get here? Golganda! Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to use Extrav. Place myself face down and then my turn. You'd be surprised. Yeah. That's extrav. I would have preferred those not getting banished, but oh well. Yeah, this is not a great hand unless I get like Moon Mirror Shield. Moon Mirror Shield would turn this around. We'll banish them. That's Pot of Extravagance's first effect. Has a cost. You need to banish 3 or 6 random face-down cards from your extra deck, and you draw a card for every 3 banished. And you can't draw for the rest of the turn after that. That's still not great. So yeah, as an example, I can use Pot of Duality, because Pot of Duality does not draw. Are they planning their moves via telegraph? Maybe. But no, I can act... Ooh, that is extremely useful. He's got a tag right now. He did not. Yeah, no, the response time is what it is. Like, some people just spend some time thinking about stuff, right? The more complex the deck, the longer they usually need to take. I'm not much of a stickler for time. Usually, I'm an anti-stickler for time. Usually, there's been times where I've won via time limit, and I'm just like, how the hell? Like, I thought we had enough time. I want to get a ham radio license. Bro's about to just put out the most weird shit. Alright. Bam. Now you don't get to play. Bam. Now you don't get to destroy. Bam. Now you actually don't get to play. One more. Bam. So, I used a card called Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched makes it so that your opponent has to send cards they control face down banish, so basically super exile, until they control the same amount of cards that you do. So yeah, all I had was the one evenly matched, so he had to keep exactly one card, and I'm pretty sure that was the Roar of the Blue Eyes he put down. That's nice. See, the fun thing about using a lot of decks is that I get to more conveniently know certain things. He could have stopped me. He could have used Spirit to tag an Ultimate Spirit, and that would have let him at least negate the evenly, but he didn't do that, so... I don't know what that face down is. If it's wishes, we'll be fine, because we have Golganda. I don't know what else that could possibly be right now. Alright. So yeah, he lost, unless he, like, gets rid of these guys somehow, which is going to be very difficult. See, that's the problem with stun, and why I don't like playing stun. It's like this is now a nothing game. Like I just win. Honestly, it just makes me wish I had like other decks that use more traps, but I really don't. Traps are not common to use in most strategies. Yo, you're right. Bro might actually be playing via telegraph. This is taking quite a while. Similar to stacks in Magic. Yes and no, because you can play through stacks. You can't play through Yu-Gi-Oh! Stun. Yu-Gi-Oh! Stun just hard shuts off mechanics completely. They don't limit you in any way. They just say no. For example, I have barrier statues right now where neither player can special summon monsters except this same element of that barrier statue, which he can't do. Because his deck does not have water or maybe earth. He might have an earth monster in there, but he doesn't have water. And then I just do this. See? Stun, yeah, stun in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a lot more volatile than it is in other card games. For pretty much the same reason everything is more volatile in Yu-Gi-Oh! The more immediate threat of cards makes those kinds of things a lot more impactful. I need to destroy 2 more cards, so we're going to swap on over to Pendulum Magicians. Or my mango! I think Soda TCG has a good video on stun in various games. Let me go find it, actually. I'll add that. We will watch that after after stream, and you can get a good understanding. Alright, I went second. I got Ash Blossom, Odd Eye Synchron, Pendulum Sorcerer, Black Fang, and Oak. Alright, we got some Sharks. I'm not really in the greatest position right now. Even if I stop this, he might still have an extender in hand, but I have to. Okay, I guess he didn't have an extender. Something is telling me he did not. He did not have an extender. Oh. I don't think he had an extender. I think I have to skip this one. I have to skip most of the Little Big Planet ones, sadly. Yeah, there it is. How good are floodgates in every card game? Yeah, I will add that to the list real quick. We'll watch that after stream. How did he have no extenders? Like, I'm actually concerned a little bit here. Like, really? Hold on, I need to check, because that deck usually has tons. They usually just, hey, you have a guy. You can special summon a shark. What is this? Alright, you know what? He did not have extenders. Okay, there's a lot going on in this deck. What do we have? We've got DD Crow, yeah, sure. We've got some cubics, we've got some resonators, we got some hand traps, we got typical water extenders, we got the shark and the fish, we got Wild Wind, We got Mech Knights in here. We've got Ogre. We've got Shifter. We've got Bestials. Labyrinth Archfiend. What the fuck is going on here? There is so much going on here that I'm amazed, honestly. And the extra deck, I'm not even going to go over the extra. Yeah, okay, that's certainly one of the decks of all time. I need to blow up one more guy. So I still need to destroy some cards, so we're just going to go back in. Kaiba Seto. I don't believe you. That's a Dark Magician. Alright, your icon is Blue Eyes, but that's not a Blue Eyes right there. Alright, that is a magician who is dark. This hand is awful. Except for exactly one thing. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna play this too. And I literally... No, I think I'm just gonna set him because I want him to get destroyed. That's it. I literally can't do anything else. Such is the folly of a lot of Pendulum decks. Rhoda, alright. No. Rhoda? What are they using? Evil Assault. Heroes. Wait, isn't the Necro Valley gonna fuck them a little here? Dead End Prison. They have great names, and they look cool. There goes that meat guy. Is that a Necro... Sinister Necron? Yeah, see? I kind of remember. Look at him. Yeah, Necro Valley's on the field. They can't really do much. Okay, perfect example of why, like, Stun and Floodgates in Yu-Gi-Oh! are absurd. I have Necro Valley on the field. Necro Valley basically stops the graveyard from being used at all. Things can't be moved from the graveyard. Things that happen in the graveyard don't happen anymore. The graveyard's just off. And in a game like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where even non-graveyard focused decks have things that revolve around the graveyard, that's massive. Alright, so he's gonna punch Black Fang. That's fine. He gets destroyed. Star Pendulum Graph activates. So now I'm gonna grab Wisdom Eye. Wisdom Eye is usually the safe bet to grab. Love the song, doesn't pop up often. Alright, that's good. We can do a little bit of things. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you put them. I usually just do low on the right, high on the left, just cause, yeah. But it doesn't matter. Alright, so depending on what they do, this can affect a lot. Okay, they didn't do anything here, so there we go. My main goal... There we go. And now we're just gonna go bat, bat, bat. My main goal... So, pendulums, how pendulums work is most pendulum strategies generally want to If the monster... Wait, hold on, let me read that. Monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can special summon this card. While this card's in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. Then if you have a monster that mentions Dark Fusion, you can destroy it. Well, you can't special summon him. Necro Valley's on field. Yeah. But yeah, Pendulums basically... their monsters are half spell, half monster, and your goal is to basically vomit out as many guys as possible to do a bunch of stuff. You're essentially using them as like a generic toolbox to do stuff. Pendulum Magician is probably the most, I don't know how else to explain it, like, a condensed version of it, I guess? Not the best, not anymore. It was for a time, but that's long gone. Dark Ruler, no more! Well, not the end of the world. If you don't memorize this Yu-Gi-Oh! Game of who can read faster, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Will teach you very fast how to speed read. And read important things and recognize important details. But yeah, for most Pendulum decks, or at least for generic Pendulum decks, let's say, your goal is to set up your scales, summon as many guys as possible, and then basically make a decision about what to do with those guys. Various decks do it in various ways, and they have all kinds of different things, and ways they do stuff, and all kinds of fun stuff. Like with Melodious as an example, right? With Melodious, I have a much more concrete plan than I do other Pendulum decks. Because Melodious, the whole goal is to get out our key monsters instead of just generic monsters, right? We're trying to bring out Flowering Etoile, we're trying to bring out Schuberta, we're trying to bring out Aria and LG to set up a defensive wall, essentially, with this deck, right? Using their Pendulums. Meanwhile, you can do more generic things by splashing them with other things. Like, here we have, this is, Supreme King Melodious. So we're using the Melodious cards as, like, free starters, essentially. Because they are good scales. They can set themselves up, essentially. And then we can go into generic things going from that. Which is nice. But yeah, Pendulum, I like Pendulums. I don't know, everyone, like, shits on Pendulums, but ever since, like, I use them, and I'm just like, yeah, I like this. This is, like, not as complicated as everyone said it was. It's certainly not as overpowered as it used to be. Like, I don't mind it as much, you know? I like Pendulums. Pendulums are neat. And there's more simple versions, too. Like, Ignites are probably, like, the floor for Pendulum strategies, because all their guys basically do the same thing, because they're all normal monsters, except for a Pendulum effect that blows the dude up and grabs you another dude. So, yeah, pretty simple. Alright, let's head on up to PokeDuel now. So let's hit our next 5 songs, see what they are, as much as I would like this one to keep going. Epic Yarn is a fun game. Yes, exactly, send dudes. Jiminy Man. Most disguised Mario Kart track. I would have to sit here and think about it. And it also depends on the game. Because some games change tracks when they come back into completely, essentially new tracks where they're fine. And some don't. Oh, specifically 64? Okay, that narrows it down a bit. And that's especially great for me, because I don't like 64. So, you know, Yoshi Valley is like the go-to answer, but do I hate that one that much? I'm gonna be real, I don't like 64's Rainbow Road. I think it's the most boring Rainbow Road. Like, I think that's probably the problem. Rainbow Road is not a course that should be boring. Have I played any of the newest ones? I have not played any of the newer DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but I have played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I also don't like Mario Kart 8. Like, yeah, the version of it in Mario Kart 8 is definitely better, especially because it's a big course, so you don't have to worry about it. No, N64 Rainbow Road always had walls. It's always, like, really safe. It's really vanilla. It's really long and boring, because in the original version, you had to do 3 laps on it. And each lap was, like, 2.5 minutes. Like, it's too long. Yeah. Genuinely, like, up there for most boring Mario Kart track. And Rainbow Road should never be boring. On the contrast, as an example, my favorite track in Mario Kart is Super Nintendo Rainbow Road, SNES Rainbow Road. I like SNES Rainbow Road because it's the exact opposite. There are no guardrails. There are neat hops and skips you can do, but they're tricky. And the roads are nice and slim, but not big enough to have maneuverability. I'm not saying there should be cursing and screaming, but it's the final fucking track of the game. It at least shouldn't be boring. It's the last track. It's the final track. Come on, be more interesting than that. That's, like, I don't have that problem with any other Rainbow Road. Every other Rainbow Road is interesting for its own reasons, except 64. Would love to let this one go on, but, yeah, it is 5th. You know what, fuck it, we'll do one extra. Oh, I can't wait for the remake. Remake's coming out sometime soonish. That's gonna be fun. Alright. It is now time for the finale of PokeDuel. As soon as OBS decides... There we go. The riveting finale. Poke it. Don't tempt me. Alrighty. We are here in the League of Pokemans. We have dragons. You know what? Part of me really wants to stick with that. So I think I will. We're just gonna stick with our dragons. Let's head on in. Who's our guy? It's Pegasus! Okay, this is now immediately a problem. We do have Rick, so let's switch Jean, and then from Jean we'll go to Rick. Or maybe Jean to Keisha to Rick to get extra stats. Let's go. Ba 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 na ba 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 ba. Alright, so we're gonna hit with the Thunder Wave immediately, and then I'm gonna Dragon Flute. Here we go. Yeah, I don't want to tempt Boom Bursting. I'm just gonna swap immediately. Yeah, we're gonna go to Keisha, because I want her to Dragon Dance at least once. And then we'll Baton Pass. We're getting real lucky with those. So yeah. Wow, that guy is not moving. We could Aqua Tail myself here. That's an option. Yeah, because I don't need to switch to Rick yet, do I? Oh. There we go. Toon Dark Magician. Alright. Now's a good time to swap to Rick. Yep, Fairy Dark. Fake out, you meanie. Oh, let me switch the Twitch metrics. Here we go. Alright. Wait a minute, hold on. Alright. Alright, hit him! Thanks to the stat boost, we should be tougher and faster than everything else that's gonna come on in here, so we should be fine. This one might be a bit annoying. Oh, it's anti-gear go look. Never mind. I thought it was something else. Toon Red Eyes, that's Fire Fairy, right? Yeah, another Fire Fairy. It's kind of annoying, but... Extreme Speed, he's fast! Bam! Relinquish! Punch his butt. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna Dragon Pulse yet, because I don't know if he has another fairy or not. Earthquake. It's gonna hurt, but you should be tanky enough to take that. Yeah. Ah, Thousand Eyes Restrict. Aren't you, yeah, vulnerable to this? Dark Gem's coming in handy here. Nice. You know, part of me wonders how the hell someone determines whether or not a Thousand Eyes Restrict is male or female. How do you find that out? Oh, why thank you, Peggy Sus. He healed me. He's not as sus as we think. Yeah, I will be save stating after all of these. I'd like to finish this immediately. Hey, it's Wheeler! Hey, Joey! Hey, you must be a strong duelist to make it this far. Me and my pals are always ready to throw down. So show me what you got. Yeah. Red Eyes, Metal Dragon. I'm guessing you're Fire Steel? Yeah, that's gonna be a bit annoying, but we can make do. He's fast! No, he's not fast anymore. Later. It's gonna make him a spaghetti. I wish. I'd go for some spaghetti right now. I've not eaten yet. Dragon Claw, but Keisha is tanky enough to take it. Yeah, there she goes. So we're gonna tidy up. Oh, you know what would be fucking crazy? You have a shorter brother that makes a lot of bone puns. He might. He's got this funny blue eye. He kind of sounds like this. Up next, Meteor Black Dragon. Desolate Land! Oh no! Alright, that thing is actually quite the fucking meat shield. I don't think her outraging is actually going to be enough. But that will not stop me from trying. I love to stand corrected. You know, not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting to use Laundry Dragon Maid as a bulky pivoter, but I'm so glad that's how this ended up. It's even worse. It's Desolate Land and 5 turns. Yeah, it's even worse than normal Sunlight. It's Primal Groudon's Sunlight. This might actually knock him out. Yep, there she goes. That, I think, is fine. I think we can do until it gets changed. No, it takes a while. It'll just take a couple of turns. Or if I reset it myself, which I don't really have a method of doing. I should be faster. It's not going to do as much, but it should knock him out. There we go. Alright. Swordmaster, alright. Yeah, I'm not going to tempt fate with this one. He's probably immediately going to start swinging. Case in point. Yeah, that hurts. His stats went down, though, which does help. Decisions. I'm thinking either Huang or Bjork. Yeah, it's sending Bjork. The victory dance will make us a bit tankier, and it should be good enough to tank out everything else. Yep, no kill like overkill. Ow! Jeez, that did a lot. Alright, what other monsters would Joey have? Probably no more steel types. I think I'm safe to outrage. I still don't like that the Swordmaster sounds like Lucario. That's weird to me. Dark Flare Knight. That's not a great sprite. It's not a bad one, but it's just kind of... It just looks like a big old blob of color. Knock off. I wanted that. You meanie? Shadow Sneak. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill, but I have to switch after this anyway because of the confusion from Outrage. I'm surprised he survived, to be quite honest. Alright, what's last? Guilford the Lightning? Alrighty. Oh, what are you phone magicking for now, phone magic? Is it Papa John's? No, it's Logitech. You know, I'd rather them send me a message in the afternoon rather than 4 in the morning like they usually do. Yes, confusion is reset when you switch. It is considered a secondary status. Those all get swapped out when you switch. Except for the ones that make it so you can't switch. Bam! Nice. Alright. Who's at the wheeler? Oh, it's Merrick. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of surprised. We haven't run into Merrick this whole time, have we? We ran into Odion, we ran into Shizu. Yeah, this is our first time running into Merrick, isn't it? Oh, we can't use our PC in here. That's pretty cool. Oh, he's doing the chant. That's a good sprite. Pothos the snake. Sandstream, alright. I think doing a double pass... Oh yeah, he's ground, isn't he? Yeah, he's poison ground. I thought it was poison rock for a moment. Brain brained. Yeah, actually... We're gonna break swipe first. We're gonna lower its attack a little bit before I switch. Crit, but we'll be fine. Be the me that believes in me. Like this. Decisions. Merrick probably only has one fairy. Probably just Masked Beast Circuit. I think I'm fine going to Doom. And just, neutron blasting. He hasn't swapped. I have dragons and he hasn't swapped, which leads me to believe he actually doesn't have fairies, so let's hit it. Sand's gonna be a little annoying. Of course, rough and gets everywhere, but we'll do. Humanoid Worm Drake. It might actually survive. Not gonna lie, this thing might be tanky enough to survive a hit here. It's raining! Oh, he's doing all the weathers. Toy Specs! Heed my call! One-shot him! Yeah! D-Guardius. I don't remember what that thing's called. Get rid of him. Sturdy? Oh, he's getting sturdy with it! Head smash. Might actually kill. Yeah. Good news. Kill them too. Recoil sucks, don't it? That's fine, though, because with some water up on our field, Keisha wouldn't mind just hanging out for a bit. Here comes Ra. Oh, activate Drought immediately. He might have Solar Beam. Yeah, so let's tidy up and swap. He is using all the weathers. Point to point. How'd that do? Oh! It's a signature move in the card game. Makes it easier for me. Yeah, maybe you should have thought about hitting a button that empties up. Hey, Lava Golem! You know. Should have thought about that. I love that he still has the little dude in the cage. That's a great sprite. I love it. Power Gem. Sunlight is strong. How strong is it? Strong enough to make my... Accelerock. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Now that that's in place, what would be the best option here? Probably Huang. Because we can Intimidate. There we go. And now that we have their increased speed, it might not be fast enough, but I believe in me. I'm gonna be the me that believes in me. Hit him. Oh, there goes the Accelerock. Good old priority. I am confused. Why am I confused? Is Baton Pass carry confusion? I don't think it's supposed to do that. Bigfoot believes in me. Thanks, Bigfoot! King of the Skull Servants. Why is it last? All that just to blow up a skeleton. Alright, nice. Alright, so last has got to be Kaiba, then a rival, right? That would make the most sense, right? Kaiba, then rival? I got to think of it. We haven't dueled Yugi that much either, have we? Yeah, it's Kaiba. Alright, what up? Now, I know for a fact Kaiba doesn't have any fairies, so that should make this a lot easy. Much easy. Very win. Shosan Ryu. I believe it's primarily a special attacker, so we're just gonna hit it with the Thunder Wave to make it easy for the rest of my team, because they're gonna have problems. Please don't get frozen. Okay. Alrighty. Decisions. I think switching to... Whoa, you doing it right there? What the heck was that? I didn't drop any frames. That was just the emulator having a stroke. Poor guy. Yeah, we're gonna switch to Keisha first, so we can get some more stats in. Stealth Rock! Oh, that's a problem. Wait, no it's not. I have Tidy Up. It is the opposite of a problem. Get those out of here. What are you doing? I might actually just be strong enough to hit it myself. I'm gonna hit it with an Aqua Tail and see what happens. Yeah. I don't want to switch in any of my other dragons onto that. Chaos Emperor Dragon. Alright. Bring him out. Pressure. Oh yeah, you've got pressure? I've got pressure. Take this. There's a... there we go. I was waiting for like a weird crit to happen. It's been a while. Obelisk the Tormentor, alright. He's gonna punch me! Mold Breaker, alright. Critical hit, damn! He didn't even have Sturdy, he just lived! Jeez! That's impressive. Is my Blue Eyes faster than his guy? It might. It might be. We don't have priority. Who is my fastest? 139. It's Blue Eyes. Alright. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Confused for a moment. Ow. Wait a minute, did they re-stealth rock? What the fuck? Hello? Very much so, yes. I used... am I blind? Like, hold on. Did the Kyosanryu reuse stealth rock after I used Tidy Up to get rid of the stealth rock? I could have sworn it ice beamed and then I hit it afterwards. Then Tidy Up gets rid of hazards. It said it got rid of the hazards. What the fuck? There's old Fiverr. Get blasted. Alright, now he's bringing out his own ultimate dragon. I don't mind the Intimidate because I'm a special attacker. And I'm definitely faster, so yeah, get out. Nice. Alright, what's his last guy? XYZ Dragon. Sorry, last bit of the card so I can end this bet. Wow, he survived. That's impressive. Nice. Hey, Kaiba complimented me. Yay. A rare Kaiba compliment. Bam. Alright, let's go duel our rival. Oh no, we duel Yugi. Okay. I was expecting our rival. Dark Sage out first. Alright, that's a big old meat man of a attacker. I should be able to tank at least one hit, so I want a Thunder Wave here. Ugh. He's fast. Defense went down. I think my best course of action is to double stack and then switch to Huang. I'm gonna try that and hope it doesn't turn out too bad. Another Calm Mind. He's gonna blast whoever comes in, because I need to be careful. I could just start swinging, but I don't think... I'm pretty sure he's gonna survive, especially a hit from Keisha. Dark Magic attack. Alright, here it comes. Alright. We're living. I think I need to hit him now, actually. He might be a bit too bulk. There we go. Dark Paladin is Dark Fighting. I think I can just switch straight to Doom. Yep, there's the Intimidate drop. And Air Slash. He's fast. Oh, this is gonna hurt a bit. Damn, a crit. Ah, yeah, that didn't help. Although I'm impressed I survived a crit. Valkyrion the Magnet Warrior is Rock something, I'm pretty sure. We'll bring in Ross. Rock Steel. Alright. That's not great. But he missed. I don't know how you missed a magnetic sword against a steel target. But we take those. That was impressive. Blackluster Soldier is normal type, if I remember. Yep, normal type. Fake out. You meanie. Damn, even with the drop, that was still enough. That's not fortunate. Let's send in Bjork. Let's see if Victory Star will, yeah, Victory Dance will do us a favor here. Chaos Blade. Alright, we're good. We could probably do another one. I was expecting that to do a bit more. Alright. Alright. Who's next? Slifer the Sky Dragon is about to get fucking blasted right now. Yep. And finally, Exodia. Can I one-shot Exodia? Wow, that thing is a fucking beefcake. I expect no less from fucking Exodia, but jeez. Aw, come on, Bjork. You could have had a funny there. Well, we can have a funny here. Ah, his mind is too meaty. You're no fun. Let me have fun, you sillies. There, we defeat Exodia with the power of rock and roll. Yay! We're new king of games. I have gamed the game. I am the gamer. Time to go enter our monsters in the pantheon of ultimate gamers. That's what this place is, right? Yeah! Well, there you go. We have beaten PokeDuel. This was very fun. I loved doing this whole thing. This was a very fun ROM hack. I can't wait to get to another interesting ROM hack, potentially later on. But this one was fantastic. And with that, I shall depart. It is not late, but I am rather tired. Migraines suck. Don't get migraines. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll come around for next time. Next time being Tuesday, where we will finally get to Jack 2. The good news about waiting so long is there's probably more updates, so it will be a bit more stable on top of that. Yay. Thank you! Later! Whee!